Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to be working on the Mark 5 Golf. Stay tuned. Thanks for tuning, guys. If you haven't yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button and hit that post notification bell to stay up to date with my projects and my little fix-its. With that being said, let's fix the Golf, hopefully. Alright boys, so it would have been a week ago, the Mark 5 Golf, the 1.4 TSI, started to play up. Felt like a fueling issue. We did get a check engine light come up and I did read the code, although I've forgotten it. So let's pull it up again and see what it is. I've been reading into it and there are a few things that it could be. So obviously we're going to start with the easiest and the cheapest, and hopefully that works. Alright, so using my OBD11 to connect to the Golf. Scanning. So we've got 3 check engines. So in Australia, these 1.4 TSIs, the Mark 5s, I really don't see them around that much. So a lot of the filters and stuff like that, the parts for it, aren't really kept on shelves in normal part stores. So they normally take a little while to come in. It took 4 or 5 days for me to get an oil filter and a fuel filter. So it's due for an oil change. So haven't actually got any oil, so we'll do that next weekend. But we'll do the fuel now. I don't know why I just did a rescan on this. You can just go into the history and it will come up with everything from the last scan and when it was scanned. It comes up with the kilometers of when it happened and when it was scanned. Alright, engine. So we have camshaft position sensor, which I changed over not that long ago, and then we've got fuel pressure regulator. Now, I believe the high pressure fuel regulator runs off the cam, so might have something to do with that. Now, with this code P2293, it could be one of 3 things, 2 or 3 things. So it could be everything or just one. Normally it's low pressure, right? So it could be a block in the fuel filter, it could be the fuel pump, or it could be the fuel pressure regulator. So we're going to start with the fuel filter. I did change it here, so it hasn't been that long really, maybe a year on the filter. I don't know, I'll check when I put the video up. Yeah, she's gone a bit over. Yeah, she's gone a lot over actually on the service. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it's the fuel filter. So we'll move the car over so I can get to it. It's under the the right rear door pretty much. So we're going to jack it up a little bit and we'll change it over. Alright boys, so I just looked at the engine and it's definitely a lot different to everything that I've seen on the internet or the other Golfs. I've got the fuel filter here, Z760 from Ryco. It has in and it's got 6.6 bar. So it's getting some high pressure to the filter. So we mustn't have the high pressure regulator on the actual engine. It must be in the in with the pump, or it is the pump. Alright, so we'll see if we can change this over without jacking the car up. So you might be able to see it, it's just here. So I might be able to do it. Just the clips are a bit annoying. Alright, if you own a Golf or Volkswagen, Audi, you're gonna need torque bits or torque wrenches. Hey, Azzy. Right, filter is swapped over. Helps if you've got an fuel and AC line removal tool kit. It's a 5/16. Had to modify it though to make it a bit shorter so I could get onto this one here, and then it came off. So yeah, new ones in there. Alright, so we'll just test for some leaks. Hopefully there isn't. And make sure everything's okay in there. No leak. Right, seems to be running better. I'll just get the car down and give it a few revs. Probably a little bit dodgy, but all my other jack stands are under the Forester at the moment. So, at least I've got a spare wheel there. It's revving a lot better. No, it's not. Or alright guys, fuel filter is changed, but she's still a bit rough. So I'll look into where it is on the 1.4 TSI and for the fuel pressure regulator, and we'll see. Yeah, we'll see where that is first. Alright guys, so I'm going to try the next cheapest thing, injector cleaner. So I'm going to put that in the tank and let it run for a little bit. It's not consistent, so I'm thinking maybe there's crap in the injectors or something like that. So we'll try that, see how that goes, and if that's not it, then we'll have to look at the fuel pressure regulator and the fuel pump. And now it's starting to rain. Great. Oh, it's gone. Alright boys, let's hope this works. And obviously have to let it sit for a bit. It's not like we're driving it around and the injector cleaner is sloshing around in the tank. I think it has a rev limiter in neutral. Park, I mean. Let's try neutral. Yeah, it's definitely got a limiter. I wonder if that's where it does all the pops and bangs when it's got an exhaust. Actually, I was looking at the exhaust when I was under there a bit. On the GTs, it goes down and it like does an S, goes back on itself, goes off to this side to go around the fuel tank, then back around and around to the middle to the rear muffler. It's like spaghetti under there. No, it seems alright. Maybe I'll take it for a little drive, see how it goes. Gonna move 2 cars though. Seems to be revving a lot better. But we do still have that camshaft position sensor sitting there permanently. So something must be wrong. Seems to be revving good. Let's take it for a drive and see how it goes. Alright, just moved the cars, just started the Golf up. Check engine light. Alright, I'm just going to go on to OBD11 and see if I can. Got to connect again. See if I can find fuel pressure. Well, I didn't get to go for a drive. I just went in the driveway and back, and it started to act up. So yeah, no go. I would like to find out what the channels are. So I've got some data there. Well, not now because the car's off. But it was pressure data. Looked like it had target, actual, but it doesn't actually have what it is. It just has numbers. So took a couple of screenshots and I'll go and see if I can find what they are. Alright guys, so I've been looking on the interwebs for quite some time and I can't find anywhere that will tell me what the channels are and what those values represent. So I'm a bit stuck at the moment because I'd like to see like the fuel pressure, what it should be at and what it's at, to see if it's like the fuel pump or it's the fuel pressure regulator or something like that. But yeah, if you know where I can find that stuff, can you comment down below? That'd be great. So definitely make this a 2-parter. So the second part will be when it's resolved. So if you could help out and point me in the right direction and where the fuel pressure regulator is and the fuel pump on the Mark 5 1.4 TSI twin charged Golf, that would be great. But if you're here for the same reason, comment down below as well, and don't forget to subscribe to see the part 2 of this, to find out if I fix it and if I don't, and if I just send it off to somebody to get fixed. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you next episode. Bye.